What is going on? Sean here with Rendered Reality, and this has been a pretty big week for the VR community. From the release of the much anticipated game Boneworks, hand tracking coming to the Quest, Halo Reach in VR inches even closer, updates to Beat Saber, all the VR coverage we saw at the Video Game Awards, well, I guess not that much, but a little bit of VR coverage, all that and more. Boneworks has finally hit the store and it shot up to the top of the Steam charts, selling over 200,000 copies in just 3 days. This game is offering up advanced mechanics and physics compared to what we are used to seeing in VR. For me, I love how the game, honestly, it pushes the limits. It pushes the limits of VR and what we're used to. I love being able to jump, be flung across buildings, literally touch and pick up everything. There's so many hidden objects, hidden rooms, passageways in this game, tons of hidden jokes. I've spent a lot of time just playing around, messing with the physics and puzzles. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff to this game. Honestly, if you pick this game up, don't give up too fast on this game. It took me at least about an hour or two to really start feeling the game and really start having some fun and it just start to feel natural to me. This could just be me, but that is my advice about Boneworks. The hand tracking update for the Oculus Quest has slowly been rolling out this week, like literally slowly rolling out. It started Monday. Some people are still waiting to see this update. This is going to be on software 12. So if you're on software 12 and you don't see the hand tracking stuff, you need to go into the experimental feature and enable the hand tracking. There's a little checkbox. You need to enable that. If you're on software 12 and you still don't see it, do a fresh restart and then it should show up. The hand tracking update is pretty limited in what we can do currently. It's pretty cool to play around with in the menus. You can browse the internet, you can go to Netflix, stuff like that. It works pretty good, but there's really no games implemented yet. Hopefully we're going to see some of that stuff coming pretty soon in the future. I don't know what plans there are for that, and currently there are no plans to bring the hand tracking update to the Rift S. Really curious to see in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on that, the reasons for that behind why Oculus is doing that. I have some ideas of my own, curious to see what you guys think. The Video Game Awards were Thursday evening, and although we didn't get a ton of VR stage present, we did get a couple things. Oculus did announce Asgard's Wrath is free when you purchase an Oculus Rift S, but this only lasts till December 15th, so make sure you get on that pretty quick. A new game was announced that is currently available on Rift S and Quest, basically a new style of Streets of Rage, a retro VR game, and it's called The Path of the Warrior. This is from Twisted Pixel Games, where you get to use real fists and other objects to take down street gangs and save Rage City. It is a ton of fun. It can be played in single player as well as co-op, and this does have crossplay. Beat Saber took home the best VR AR game, a title from 2018. Literally a game that's been out for over a year. That's a little depressing. On another note, Beat Saber has released the long-awaited 360 and 90-degree levels, as well as a music pack from Green Day. That is available now. There was supposed to be a Half-Life Alyx preview at the Game Awards, but supposedly it was canceled due to the fact that the game was built around teleportation. It's kind of hard to show off such a next-level VR game while teleporting around, especially after the release of a game like Boneworks that we got earlier this week. Enough said. This week, we have gotten one step closer to being able to play Halo Reach in VR, after Twitter user Nebre, an independent VR developer, creator of the Alien Isolation mod, got hand tracking and weapons working, as you see here. The link to his Twitter is going to be in the description below. This week, we saw the release of Budget Cuts 2. From what people are saying, it is a lot more polished, runs a lot smoother than Budget Cuts 1. I actually haven't played this one myself yet, Boneworks, but from everything that I've seen, people are really enjoying this title. If you enjoyed this quick shot of espresso, join us on Saturday mornings for a full cup of live coffee and VR, and join in the discussion. It's a show where we dive a lot deeper into all these topics. We talk about everything related to VR, news, experiences, games, everything. So we would love if you could join us. It's a lot of fun. We get involved with the chat. Hope to see you there. Later.
So how I solved it is just a little bit. I'm not talking like back of your throat here, but just spit on it a little bit, right? And work it in there. And it's so dumb. It sounds ridiculous.